The MYP is a program designed for 11-year-olds to 16-year-olds. So at KIS, that is grade 6 to grade 10. It's a well-established program. It began in the 1990s. It's now offered in more than 100 countries, 1,000 schools throughout the world. It's designed to prepare students to become lifelong learners, to develop all the necessary attributes and attitudes and skills that will really make a difference in their life. The children learn through a very conceptual framework, and when I talk about conceptual framework, it is very student-based. The students within their individual subjects or their subjects such as mathematics and science, they inquire into specific concepts. Examples of concepts would be change, logic, development, communication, communities. And the body of work within that unit explores those concepts in detail. The students ask deep and inquiring questions. They're required to submit tasks that link with these questions. They sometimes work collaboratively with one another to try and problem solve within the concepts that they're exploring. They research, and that is connected, of course, back to the concepts. Example of conceptual learning would be in grade 8, Humanities. The students recently were looking at the Renaissance and the impact of the Renaissance on society today and the impact of the Renaissance in society at that time. The key concept was change. The related concepts within the subject of Humanities were innovation and revolution, and also culture. A very important part of the MYP and a recent innovation is what we call interdisciplinary learning, interdisciplinary units. Interdisciplinary units are where two subject-specific groups come together and explore the same concepts, and they may even have the same assessment task. And I'll give an example of that. In Humanities, the Renaissance unit, the students could actually be doing an interdisciplinary unit where that links clearly with visual arts. The students will explore the same concepts of innovation and revolution. They would explore the concepts of culture through the medium of the art and through the medium of humanities. The assessment task, and there'll be multiple, but the one main assessment task, they would explore both subjects through the lens of their own subjects, but also through the interdisciplinary learning approach. The reason we have interdisciplinary learning is it equips students with the ability to understand the subject material through the lens of both subjects, which enriches their understanding of each specific subject at the same time. One of the very important aspects of the MYP is that the students are encouraged to be responsible for their own learning. They need to understand what the specific concepts are that they're inquiring into in every unit. They need to understand what the specific tasks will be. They need to understand when the deadlines to submit these tasks would be. Combined with all of this, the MYP develops within the students some very important skills that enable the student to be successful for life. The benefits of the MYP for the students are multifaceted. In essence, through carefully crafted units of work where the teachers are aiming to develop learner profile attributes, which is where students develop the ability to communicate effectively, to think critically, to be open-minded, and risk takers who are also very reflective, combined with the various approaches to learning skills of communication, collaboration, self-management. The students develop the full-rounded attributes to become successful lifelong learners that will enable them to take their place in the workplace. They develop skills of self-management and time management. They develop a heightened sense of responsibility for their own learning as they manage their tasks throughout the body of the units and throughout the course of the year, namely the personal project. Through quite a focused approach on constructivism, which is where the teachers aim to make the tasks realistic and relevant and authentic and very hands-on and practical, the students develop authentic problem-solving skills that will really adequately prepare them for the outside world and the workplace. Research and statistics will say that students that actually do participate in the MYP program are more successful in the diploma program. They're successful in the extended essay through having been through the rigorous process of the personal project. They're also successful in the diploma program in TOK simply because the students learn to critically analyse within their bodies of work within the MYP. So the MYP does prepare students very successfully for the diploma program, but it also is a valid and important program in its own right. What I love about KIS is the fact that the community is very collaborative. The students themselves work alongside each other very, very effectively. They cooperate, they collaborate, they assist each other within assessment tasks and within the body of their work. They engage authentically and sincerely in their work. The students are actually very grade driven, which is a real compliment to the community out there, because it really indicates that the parents value education, but it also actually reaffirms that staff are doing a wonderful job with the implementation of the MYP. You can rest assured, parents, that if your student is enrolled at KIS, they will have a very meaningful and authentic MYP experience that will really prepare them to be successful in our ever-changing technological world.